Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Mitzi. Mitzi puts it in.
Beat gets it. We're going to go up on Joy, and it's good off the basket.
Morgan, Sammy Ashton all alone for the quick lay-in.
Buster with the deep two, and it's good. Connell has the ball at bounce, passes into Grigo for three, and that's 1,000 points.
Hello and welcome to the Haddam-Killingworth Fieldhouse for high school girls basketball presented by Valley Shore Community TV. I'm Devin Gallant, and tonight is January 24th, 2020, and the HK Cougars will be facing the North Branford Thunderbirds. The HK girls have a record of 4-6 with a win against Old Saybrook and a loss against Valley. Their upcoming games include Southington away, Cromwell away, and Morgan away. North Branford has a record of 5-5 with losses against Lyman Hall, Lime Old Lyme, and against Cromwell. They'll be playing Morgan and Old Saybrook home. All right, looks like the North Branford Thunderbirds are taking the court. And they're the HK Cougars. Tipping off today will be number 13 for HK, Peyton Yasmer, and number 4, Braden LeBeau for North Branford. North Branford takes the ball with number Hannah Sonersha, number 1. Number 4 attempting a shot, Braden LeBeau, it's no good. And North Branford in possession. Number 14 passes it to number 4. Avon Lee, LeBeau to LeBeau. And there is a foul. Number 4, Hannah LeBeau taking a shot. Braden LeBeau, sorry. And that was a foul on number 13, Peyton Yasmer. First foul of the game. And her first shot is good. And her next shot is also good. Number 10, Balcarini, passing it to number 14, Anna Biondi. .14 passes it to number 33, Tessa Wills. And there was a foul. Number 13, Peyton Yasmer, will be taking the foul shots. Foul was called on number 4 of North Branford on Braden LeBeau. And Peyton's first shot is good. Now let's see for her second shot. And it's no good. Possession of North Branford, number 1, Hannah Sonersha. Sonersha passes it to 10, back to Sonersha. Back to Sonersha, over to Blomster. She takes the shot, and it's good. HK, number 10, Balcarini passing it to number 14, Anna Biondi. And she passes it to 33, Tessa Wills. Back to Balcarini, and back to Biondi. She makes the shot, and it's no good. North Branford has the ball. Julia Ricardo passes it to Blomster. She makes a shot, and it's no good. Now back to Balcarini for HK. Over to Biondi. Oh. Tried to pass it to number 5. No good. And Balcarini takes the shot. It's all good. All right. Number 1 passing it to number 10 for North Branford. Sonersha to LeBeau. Back to Sonersha. She takes a shot, and it's no good. HK steals it. Carini back to Biondi. tries to pass it to number 10, but it was taken by 10 of Branford, Julia Ricardo. HK has possession, number 10, Balcarini, trying to find someone open. Passes it to number 13, Peyton Yasmer. Back to Carini. She takes a shot. It's no good. There was a foul. Number 10, Balcarini, taking 2 foul shots. The foul was called on North Branford, player number 10, Julia Ricardo. It's her first foul of the game, second foul for North Branford. And her first shot is good. Now for Carini's second shot. It's no good. Number 13, Peyton Yasber, takes the ball back to Carini, and it's good. Number 1 for North Branford, Sinersha, back to LeBeau. Back to Sinersha. Back to other LeBeau, Braden LeBeau. And she takes a shot, and it's good. Carini to Biondi once more. Trying to find someone open, passes it to Peyton Yasmer, number 13. She tries a shot. North Branford blocks it. Back to Sinersha. Back over to Blomster. She tries a shot, and it's no good. Back to Balcarini for HK. She passes it to 13, Peyton Yasmer, and it's good. Very nice pass for them. Sinersha's got it, passes it to LeBeau, takes a shot. There's a foul called. That's a foul on HK. That foul is on Peyton Yasmer, number 13, and Braden LeBeau is taking the shot for North Branford. And her first shot is no good. Going in for her second foul shot. And it's good. All right, pass 10 to 14, Carini to Biondi. Biondi takes a shot. It's no good. Over to North Branford. From Ricardo to LeBeau, to Sinersha, back to LeBeau, back to Sinersha. Back to Ricardo, LeBeau. Just trying to break over, take a shot. Back to LeBeau, back to Sinersha. She tries a shot. It's no good. And Braden LeBeau is on the ground. Got another foul shot. That is Peyton Yasmer for HK's foul. Third foul of the game. Third foul for her, actually. And Braden takes her shot, and it's good. Both teams have just subbed in. For North Branford, 22, Marissa Ricardo. For HK, number 34, 24, Tessa Ella McGlynn, and number 4, Ella McGlynn attempts a shot. It's no good. Back to 14 for North Branford. LeBeau has the ball. Back to Sinersha. And over to Ricardo. Back to LeBeau. LeBeau makes a shot, and it's good. Carini back over to Biondi for HK. Passes it to Leah. Number 22, Ricardo, back to Senersha. It tries a shot, it is no good. 22, Ricardo tries a shot, no good. Back to Balcarini for HK. To Biondi. And there was a foul on North Branford, number 22. Marissa Ricardo. Starts with the ball, passes it to Biondi, she takes the shot, no good. 24, Ella McGlynn, and there's a foul. North Branford's in possession. Ricardo over to Senersha, back to Ricardo, and to Senersha. Passes it to LeBeau. It's no good. And number 4, Braden LeBeau, is up for another foul shot. Foul was called on number 33 for HK, Tessa Wills. She takes her first shot. And it's good. And for shot number 2. And it's good. All right. Let's see what HK does now. Biondi looking for a pass. Over to number 23, Carly Retberg. Over to Bell, back to Biondi. She makes a shot, and it's good. Back to Senersha for North Branford. Looking for a pass to number 22, Ricardo. Back to 44. Back to HK. Ella McGlynn passes it to Balcarini. Back to Biondi. Biondi to Carini. To Retberg. To McGlynn. Back to Carini. Back to McGlynn. She takes a shot. It's no good. There's a foul. Foul on number 44 for North Branford, Lily Blomster. Ella McGlynn's first shot is good. And her second shot. It's no good. Back to 44. Lily Blomster. Back to Senersha. And over to Ricardo. She takes a shot, and it's good. Taking the ball is Julia Favalora. Back to Biondi. Back to Favalora. Back to McGlynn. McGlynn tries to pass it to Biondi. It's no good. North Branford. We've got Senersha. It is HK's ball. Foul on number 25 for North Branford, Brianna Dutage. Just went from Leah Sonoski to Biondi to Favalora to Sosnowski to Wills. And that's going to be another foul on North Branford. We've got Leah Sosnowski taking the ball for HK. That was number 44's second foul, Lily Blomster, for North Branford. Leah looking for a pass. Passes it to Anna Biondi. And we've got another foul for North Branford. We have number 14, Miss Anna Biondi for HK, taking 2 foul shots. This foul was called on Hannah Sinersha for North Branford. And they take the ball. Sinersha has it. Passes it over to Julia Casista. HK takes it back. Number 4 fighting hard for the ball. And there is another foul called. It's going to be another foul for North Branford on number 11, Julia Casista. For HK, number 4, Leah Sosnowski is taking some foul shots. Her first shot is good. And her second shot is no good. That was taken by number 5 for HK. And now number 4, Leah Sosnowski, is taking the ball again. She passes it to number 5. She takes a shot, and it's in. I believe that's Kaylee Bodak. Number 1, Hannah Sinersha for North Branford, has the ball. Passes it to 22. Ricardo back to Sinersha. Attempts a pass to number 25. It's no good. All right, we've got Sosnowski passing over to Biondi. Biondi's got it. Attempts a shot, and it's no good. North Branford, number 14, Avelina LeBeau, has the ball, passes it to 22. Ricardo takes a shot, it's no good. Sosnowski takes it again for HK. Back to Biondi. Takes a shot, it's no good. 14 for North Branford, back to 22. Ricardo throws it for the last second. And now is the end of the first quarter. Pretty even first half for both teams. HK with 14 and North Branford with 16. A lot of passing for both sides. And we've got the HK cheerleaders cheering up the crowd. Our HK Cougars have 4 fouls. North Branford has 8. They're pretty evenly matched going into the next quarter, so we're going to have to see where the second quarter takes us and where we end up with halftime. And our teams are taking back the court. North Branford starting with the ball. Number 44, Lily Blomster, passes it to number 1, Hannah Sinersha. Over to number 10. Ricardo takes it, makes a shot, and it's good. She also gets 2 foul shots. A foul called on number 5, Kaylee Bodak. And her shot is good. Karini passes it to Biondi. Over to Wills. Attempts a shot, and it's no good. Back to Bodak. And there is another foul. Karini's taking the ball for HK. Finds a pass in Biondi, and there goes the ball rolling over to North Branford's bench. North Branford has the ball, number 44, Lily Blomster, passing to Sinersha, number 1. All right. Sinersha called on a double dribble. Karini takes the ball for HK, passing it to Biondi. Biondi back to Karini. And back to North Branford. Number 4, Braden LeBeau. Dribbles down. Number 44, Lily Blomster, back to number 4. LeBeau takes the shot, and it's good. Karini back to Biondi for HK. Over to Redberg. Back to Bodak. She takes a shot, and it's no good. There is a foul. Number 5, Kaylee Bodak takes the shot. And that was called on number 10 for North Branford, Julia Ricardo. And it's good. On to shot number 2 for Bodak. And it's no good. Goes to number 14 for North Branford, LeBeau. Back to Sinersha. Back to Ricardo. And to Sinersha. Back to LeBeau. Over to Blomster. She takes a shot, and it's no good. Back to LeBeau. Tries to bounce it to 14. No good. Over to Balcarini for HK. Over to Biondi. Biondi over to Redberg. She takes a shot, and it's no good. 24, Ella McGlynn has the ball. And there's another foul. LeBeau passes it to Sinersha. Sinersha to LeBeau. Over to Ricardo. Back to Sinersha. To Blomster. Blocked by HK. Back to Balcarini. Balcarini gets 2 shots for HK. And that was Lily Blomster for North Branford's 3rd foul of the game. And her first shot is no good. And Karini's second shot is no good. Over to North Branford. Passes it to Ricardo. Shot is no good. Back to Karini for HK. And over to Biondi. Back to Redberg. Back to Biondi. To Redberg. To McGlynn. McGlynn and LeBeau fighting for the ball. And it is HK's ball. Carini passes it to Retberg. Over to Bodak, and it's out of bounds. North Branford has the ball. Marissa Ricardo passes it to Hannah Stenersha. Back to the other Ricardo. Back to Stenersha. Back to Ricardo. Stenersha. Marissa Ricardo. Stenersha. To LeBeau. Attempts a shot. It's no good. There's a foul called. Braden LeBeau gets another 2 shots. And that was called on number 5, Kaylee Bodak for HK. That's her second foul of the game. And LeBeau's first shot is no good. And the second shot is also no good. But over to Ella McGlynn for HK. Back to Carini. Over to Biondi. Over to Bodak. It's North Branford's ball. Marissa Ricardo passing it to Stenersha. Over to Ricardo. Back to Stenersha. Back to Ricardo. Stenersha. Ricardo again. Goes in for the shot, and it's no good. Over to Belcarini for HK. Drives it down the court, takes a shot, and it's no good. It's going to be 2 shots for Belcarini. That was on North Branford's number 10, Julia Ricardo. And her first shot is good. And a timeout. I believe the timeout was called by HK. Might have been North Branford. And it was definitely an HK timeout. All right, timeout is over. Back in for Carini's second foul shot. With about 4.5 minutes left of the quarter. And it's good. Over to North Branford, LeBeau to Stenersha. Goes down the court, over to Ricardo, back to Stenersha, over to Casista, to LeBeau, and it is blocked by Ella McGlynn for HK. it is a North Branford ball. 11, Julia Casista passes it to Ricardo, over to Sinersha, over to LeBeau, under the hoop, and attempts a shot, no good. And that is a purple ball. We've got Casista throwing it again. Over to LeBeau. Back to Casista. Takes a shot, and it's good. Carini over to Biondi. And over to Favalora. Back to Bodak. Over to Favalora. Bodak tries a shot. It's no good. Taken by North Branford. LeBeau to Ricardo. To Sinersha. Over to Ricardo. I'm sorry, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's Ricardo. Sorry. Casista over to Sinersha. She takes a shot, and it's good. Carini to Favalora. To Bodak. Back to Carini. Biondi takes a shot. It's no good. Back to North Branford. And that was a foul on HK. North Branford's Braden LeBeau gets 2 shots. That was called on Julia Favalora. She makes the first shot, so she gets a second. LeBeau going in for number 2. And it's also good. Carini takes the ball for HK, over to Biondi. Tries to pass it to Carini, goes to Ricardo for North Branford instead. Traveled by Braden LeBeau. Carini passes it to Biondi for HK. To Favalora. To Carini. Back to Biondi. Over to McGlynn. Back to Biondi. To McGlynn. Takes a shot. It's no good. Goes to number 11, Julia Casista. Ricardo to LeBeau. Attempted pass to Sinersha. It's hit by Biondi from HK. Marissa Ricardo throws it in to Sinersha. Over to Casista. Attempted to pass it to Avonlea LeBeau. Goes out to Balcarini for HK. Carini to Favalora. Back to Carini. Drives it over to Tessa Wills. Back to Favalora. Takes a shot. It's no good. Back to Ricardo for North Branford. Back to Casista. She takes a shot. No good. Back to McGlynn for HK. Carini, then Biondi. Over to Wills. She takes a shot, and it's good. Number 33, Tessa Wills, gets a foul shot. Foul is called on North Branford's Avonlea LeBeau, number 14. For HK, McGlynn gets subbed in for Audrey Yasmer. Wills' shot is good. LeBeau to Sinersha. Over to Casista. To Ricardo. To LeBeau. Back to Casista. Back to Sinersha. Casista to LeBeau. Attempts a shot. It's no good. Taken by HK's Jen Favalora to Carini to Biondi. Back to Favalora. Back to Carini. I believe an attempted pass to Wills. It's no good. It's a purple ball. Marissa Ricardo throwing it into Hannah Sinersha. Over to Blomster. Back to LeBeau. Back to Blomster. Over to Sinersha. Looking for someone to pass to. Finds one in LeBeau. Over to Detij. Audrey Yasmer for HK takes the ball. And there is another foul called. 2 shots for Audrey Yasmer. And that was the second foul for number 25, Brianna Detaj. Audrey takes her first shot. And it's good. Her second shot is no good. Back to North Branford from LeBeau to Sinersha to Ricardo. Ricardo being blocked by Audra Yasmer. Back to Sinersha. Back to Blomster. Back to Ricardo, and it's out. It's going to be a blue ball for HK. Carini over to Biondi. About 20 seconds left of the quarter. Biondi to Favalora. Back to Biondi. And it is out. North Branford's ball with about 15 seconds left of the game. Left of the quarter. And consequently the half. Over at HK, Biondi makes a shot. It is no good. LeBeau had the ball. And that's going to be a foul shot for LeBeau for North Branford. That was called on number 2, Julia Favalora for HK. All right. Number 14, LeBeau takes the shot, and it's good. Since she made that, she gets another shot. North Branford subs in Lily Blomster for Braden LeBeau. And HK takes out Leah Sensnowski and puts in Ella McGlynn. The second shot is no good. North Branford takes it. Over to Carini. Wins it on the court. Biondi has it, and it's no good. But there is a foul called. Two shots for number 14, Anna Biondi. And that was a foul on Avonlea LeBeau for North Branford. Anna's first shot is no good. And her second shot is good. LeBeau to Sinersha. And that is the end of the half. HK is 22. North Branford is 29. I believe the HK high school cheerleaders are going to be taking the court in a moment as the players go off to talk during halftime. It was a fairly close half for both teams. Both played really well. Let's see what we're going to have to see what we get for the second half for our girls. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first half. We are going to throw to the Valley Shore Community News. See you in the second half.
Marina, this is Night Stars, over.
So the day can start at 6:30 for the crew. Quite often we come in at 6. Of course, we fire up the vessel. We go through our safety, all the apparatuses that make sure everything's safe. Fire up the engines, get the boat ready for the day. Vessel starts running at 0700, and we start taking customers on this side. And usually we have commute Monday through Friday, so we run the boat a little bit quicker, get people across. Communication is important. Got to be talking to your mates. And of course, as you can hear, we're monitoring the radio for vessel traffic and for anything that becomes an emergency that we may have to respond to on the river. And then around 12 o'clock, the other crew comes in and relieves at 1300, 1 o'clock. And this crew goes home, does their checkout, makes sure that all the funds are accounted for, and does a bank deposit. It's always been here since the birth of our country. So actually it was privately owned in the 1700s. The town of Chester bought it out after that. Then it became part of the highway department. We're in 1917, and again, it's the 100-year anniversary of that happening. And they've supported the ferry throughout all these years. You know, the vessel itself is 70 years old. So that's a testament to their commitment. Most vessels, commercial vessels, don't go 70 years. But we've managed to do that. The boat's in pretty good shape. It's got new engines in it, and every 2 years we do a little steel replacement. Keep a good eye on it, keep it safe, keep it running. Some people call this the gateway to the castle. I guess tradition has a lot to do with it. I think that's one of the things that obviously it's unique. People come here from everywhere, you know, all over the world. And this is part of the whole experience of being in the river valley, I think. And of course, when you're on the ferry, you get to get out of your car. Time to have a little, like a 5-minute respite, if you will. Weekends we're filled with primarily tourists. I make a point, go down and meet with some people, you know, welcome them on board, and maybe they have some questions about where to go and what to do, and we're always have suggestions. So, favorite part of the job is the people, the customers. We had some kids that came over yesterday. I was able to give them a look at the engine room and let them press a few buttons to open up the gate, under my supervision, mind you. But they really enjoyed it. So I guess that's a big part.
To the Haddam-Killingworth versus North Branford girls basketball game. We are in halftime at the moment. A little bit over 3 minutes left of halftime. And we're standing at 22 points for the HK Cougars and 29 points for the North Branford Thunderbirds. All right, so the next 3 games for North Branford are all home. On Monday, they are home against Morgan. Tuesday, home against Old Saybrook. And Saturday, home against Old Lyme. So all 3 of those are at 7 p.m. For the HK Cougars, the next 3 games are away. On Saturday, they are away at Stonington. Thursday, they are away at Cromwell, and Monday they are away at Morgan. Stonington game is at 6. Cromwell and Morgan are both at 7 p.m. So I guess you're gonna have to go or watch for the outcomes of those games. We're looking at a pretty interesting second half in about 2 minutes. And the North Branford Thunderbirds are back from their little halftime chat. Also, I'd like to apologize to anyone on the North Branford girls basketball team whose name I am mispronouncing and will continue to most likely mispronounce for the rest of the game. Hopefully I got it right, but maybe I didn't, and if I did, I'm sorry. HK Cougars are back taking the court. They've got their parents screaming and clapping, excited for the second half. As am I. Got about a minute until the second half starts. Oh wait, no. Which? Oh yeah, that's the Yasmin's dad. Just a little refresh. The HK girls have a record of 4-6, and North Branford has a record of 5-5. All right. That loud buzz means that we are about to start the second half, third quarter, and our teams are both taking the court. Starting with the ball with North Branford. Looks like the players were also confused there. Starting with number 44, Lily Blomster. Over to Ricardo. Ricardo takes a shot, and it's good. Carini over to Biondi for HK. Biondi calls a play. Over to Wills. Back to Carini. Carini takes a shot, no good. Back to North Branford with LeBeau. Over to Hannah Sinersha. Back to Ricardo. Drives to the center, passes it to Lily Blomster. Blomster over to LeBeau. LeBeau attempts a shot, it's no good. Over to HK's Kaylee Bodak. Back to Carini, over to Biondi. Biondi drives through, over to Tessa Wills. Number 33 takes the shot, it's no good. Back to Wills, takes another shot, no good. Back to Yasmer, takes the shot, and it's good. Blomster over to Sinersha for North Branford. Over to Ricardo. Over to LeBeau. Takes a shot, and it's good. And we've got Carini passing it off to Biondi. Calls a shot, back to Carini. And that's going to be the first foul for North Branford of this half. Carini passing it to Bodak. Back to Carini. Takes a shot, and it's good for 3 points. North Branford, LeBeau to Sinersha. LeBeau waiting for a person to pass to. Over to Blomster. Back to Sinersha. Back to LeBeau. Back to Blomster. Takes the shot, and it is no good. Back to other LeBeau. Over to Sinersha. Over to Blomster. Other LeBeau. Over to her sister, and then back to Ricardo. And it's an HK ball. Carini to Biondi. Biondi to Bodak. Carini. Back to Bodak. Takes a shot. It's no good. Over to Sinersha. Over to Blomster. Takes a shot. No good. Back to HK. Anna Biondi has the ball. Takes the shot. No good. Over to LeBeau on North Branford. Back to Sinersha. Over to Ricardo for North Branford. Back to Sinersha. To LeBeau. Ricardo. LeBeau. Takes a shot. It's no good. Over to HK with Bodak, Carini, and then Biondi. Biondi to Wills. Wills takes the shot. It's no good. Over to Carini. Takes the shot, and it's good. North Branford, LeBeau over to Senersha. Senersha over to Ricardo, over to LeBeau. Tries a shot, it is no good. LeBeau gets 2 shots. Foul on HK. Number 13. Peyton Yasmer. It's her 4th foul of the game. LeBeau's first shot is no good. Wills and Yasmer are out. McGlynn and Sosnowski are in for HK. LeBeau takes her second shot, and it is no good. Over to HK's Bodak. It's going to be a blue ball for HK. That was number 44. Lily Blomster's 4th foul of the game for North Branford. Carini over to Biondi for HK. Over to McGlynn. Back to Bodak. Bodak tries a shot. It is no good, but there is a foul called on North Branford. Number 14, Avonlea LeBeau for North Branford gets her 3rd foul. Bodak takes her first shot, and it is no good. All right, she's setting up for her second shot. Also no good. LeBeau over to Senersha for North Branford. Over to Ricardo. Back to LeBeau. Back to Ricardo. Over to LeBeau again. Over to her sister, LeBeau. Back to Ricardo. Takes a shot, and it's good. All right, we've got an HK ball. Carini over to Biondi. Biondi to Sosnowski to McGlynn. McGlynn goes in for the shot. It's no good. Another foul called on North Branford. Number 24, Ella McGlynn, gets 2 shots for HK. That was a foul on number 11, Julia Casista for North Branford. McGlynn's first shot is good. Going in for her second shot. And it's good. North Branford, LeBeau over to Senersha, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. Senersha keeps the ball. Over to LeBeau. LeBeau over to Ricardo. Over to other LeBeau. Attempts a shot. It is good. Also a foul called on HK. Number 4, Braden LeBeau gets, I believe, 2 shots. And that was Ella McGlynn for HK's first foul of the game. LeBeau takes her first shot. It's no good. McGlynn takes the ball, passes it to Carini, over to Biondi. Biondi over to Sosnowski, over to Carini, back to Biondi. She takes the shot, no good, back to Bodak. Attempts a shot, gets blocked, back to Biondi. The shot is good. And that was a timeout by HK. About 2.5 minutes left of the third quarter. Looks like it's going to be a close game for both teams. HK currently sits with 4 fouls so far in the half, and North Branford has 4. All right. That was the end of the timeout. Teams take the court. North Branford has the ball. Number 22, Ricardo, passes it to Sinersha. The ball's stolen by number 14, Anna Biondi. Attempts a shot. It is no good. Foul called on North Branford. Anna Biondi gets 2 shots for HK. The foul was called on number 1, Hannah Sinersha, for North Branford, her second foul of the game. Biondi's first shot is good. Gearing up for her second, and rolls out. LeBeau over to Ricardo, back to Sinersha. Back to LeBeau. Back to Sinersha. Over to HK. There's a held ball by both teams. Goes to HK. Karini to Bodak. Back to Karini. Karini gets fouled for traveling. Sorry, gets called for traveling. LeBeau passes it to LeBeau. Back to McGlynn for HK. Sosnowski for HK. Attempts a shot. Back to McGlynn. And that is another foul on North Branford. All right, so the foul was actually before McGlynn's shot. So it is a throw-in by number 10, Karini, for HK. Throws it into McGlynn. She takes the shot. It's no good. Over to Bodak. That is a jump ball. Possession goes over to North Branford. Ricardo back to Sinersha. Addie's staying on her. Back to Ricardo. Over to LeBeau. Over to LeBeau. To Casista. LeBeau again. Ricardo. Sinersha, LeBeau, Ricardo. Fast passers, North Branford. The ball goes over to HK. Was called. Foul on North Branford. That was number 11 on North Branford. Julia Casista's 4th foul of the game. We've got a foul shot for number 4, Leah Sosnowski for HK. She takes her shot. It's no good. Live ball goes to HK from McGlynn. Over to Bell. Karini over to Biondi. Jump ball goes to Blue. It goes to HK. McGlynn takes the ball. Over to Biondi. Takes the shot. No good. LeBeau over to Sinersha. Sinersha to LeBeau. Attempts the shot. It's no good. There is a foul on HK. Braden LeBeau gets 2 shots for North Branford, and that was a foul on number 24, Ellen McGlynn, for HK. LeBeau's first shot, no good. And her second shot. And it's good. HK has the ball. Carini over to Biondi. McGlynn to Bodak. Bodak makes the shot. Less than a minute left of the game. Casista to Sinersha. To Ricardo. Sorry, I misspoke. It's just a little less than a minute for the third quarter, not the game. LeBeau has the ball. Back to Sinersha. To Casista. HK foul. LeBeau has the ball for North Branford. Passes it to Ricardo. To LeBeau. Over to McGlynn for HK. Carini takes the shot, no good. Bodak has the ball. Back to North Branford. That was a call on HK, number 24, Ella McGlynn's third foul of the game. Ricardo has the ball for North Branford. Passes it to LeBeau on the other end of the court. No time for a shot. And now we are going into our fourth quarter after a short break for the teams. HK cheerleaders keeping up the spirit. We have a 3-point discrepancy. HK are down by 3 right now with a whole quarter left, so anything could happen. We've got 7 fouls for North Branford in the second quarter, 5 fouls for HK in the third quarter. Couple players on each team. I believe at least one player on each team are close to fouling out of the game. Seems like the coaches are keeping them on the bench. And the teams are taking the court for quarter 4. North Branford has the ball, number 44. Blomster over to Sinersha. LeBeau has the ball. LeBeau back to Sinersha. Takes a shot and it's in. HK takes the ball. Carini over to Biondi. Biondi to Bodak. Bodak to Wills. Over to Yasmer, and it is out on HK. LeBeau over to Sinersha. Back to LeBeau.
Over to LeBeau. Over to LeBeau. And back to LeBeau. Takes a shot, and it's in. HK, Wills has possession. Over to Biondi. Bodak. Yasmer takes a shot, and it's in. LeBeau over to Sinersha for North Branford. Over to Blomster. Takes a shot. No good. Number 14, Andy Biondi, takes the ball for HK. Calls a play. Takes the shot. And it's good. LeBeau back to Sinersha. Back to LeBeau. Over to Blomster. And LeBeau. Over to Blomster. And it is an HK ball. Carini passes it over to Biondi. And back to Carini. And back to Biondi. Over to Bodak. She takes a shot. It is no good. Over to North Branford. To LeBeau. Over to Sinersha. Over to LeBeau. Back to LeBeau. LeBeau's holding onto the ball. Passes it over to LeBeau. HK takes the ball. Belcarini runs down the court. Over to Bodak. Bodak takes the ball. And Bodak gets a foul shot. North Branford just got a foul. 8th foul of the half. And North Branford calls a timeout. That foul was on number 14, Avonlea LeBeau. 4th one of the game. Number 5, Kaylee Bodak, will be taking her foul shot for HK. Once we get back from this timeout. Back on the court. Bodak is ready for her next shot. Takes the shot. No good. Over to Ricardo for North Branford. Drives it down the court. HK stays on her, and her shot is no good, but there was a foul called on HK. So number 10, Julia Ricardo, gets 2 foul shots. And that was called on number 5, Kaylee Bodak, her 3rd foul of the game for HK. And Ricardo's first shot is good. Ready for her second shot. No good. And it's a North Branford ball. Marissa Ricardo takes the ball for North Branford. Looks like the refs are switching responsibilities at the moment. Not quite sure what's going on at the moment. Possible timeout. All right, looks like There is a cleanup necessary. I believe that is HK's trainer. All right. HK's trainer has finished cleaning up the unknown substance from the ground, and HK's back with the ball with Belle Carini. Sorry, North Branford's back with the ball with Melissa Ricardo. Tosses it to Blomster. HK takes it with a jump ball. HK takes it. Carini to Biondi. To Wills. Wills goes in for the shot. No good. North Branford's LeBeau takes it. Over to Sinersha. Passes it to Ricardo. Takes the shot. No good. Back to HK. Kaylee Bodak gets another foul shot. Looks like a North Branford player has fouled out of the game. Number 10, Julia Ricardo. That foul shot is in for Kaylee Bodak. She gets another shot. Second shot's no good. Bodak gets the balls taken from her by Blomster over to Sinersha for North Branford. Sinersha tries to run it in, but the HK takes it. Carini fumbles with the ball. That's a football term. Ricardo has the ball. Over to Sinersha, back to Ricardo. Takes the shot. No good. North Branford takes it. LeBeau has the ball. Over to Ricardo. Very aggressive section of the game at the moment. LeBeau takes a shot. It is no good. She gets a foul shot. Braden LeBeau taking another foul shot. That was a fifth foul on number 13, Peyton Yasmer for HK. The second player has fouled out of the game so far. And Braden LeBeau is taking her first of possibly 2 foul shots, if she makes this one. The ball is now live. It was no good. Julia Favlora has the ball for HK. Attempting to pass it to Tessa Wills, number 33. It is no good, out of bounds. Now it is North Branford's ball. Melissa Ricardo passes it to Hannah Sinersha. Sinersha drives down, attempts a shot, no good. Back to LeBeau, no good. Another foul called on HK. Braden LeBeau gets 2 foul shots. That is number 24, Ella McGlynn for HK's 4th foul of the game. Braden's first shot is no good. Getting ready for her second shot. Let's see how she does. Takes her shot, and it's good. Favlora, over to Wills, back to Favlora. Over to Wills. To Biondi. Over to Favlora. Over to McGlynn. Attempts a shot. It's no good. It stays with McGlynn, however. That is an intense jump ball. Ball goes to North. There is a timeout on HK. Or by HK, sorry. Looks like there's a little controversy over the last call in HK's team. Got a 2-point discrepancy at this point. HK is down by 2. North Branford obviously up by 2. We've got about 3.5 minutes left of the last quarter. See how the rest of the game pans out. Both teams getting hyped up to finish that last quarter. All right. North Branford has the ball. Ricardo has the ball. Little technical difficulty over on my end, but we're back with LeBeau. Number 44, sorry, Lily Blomster takes a shot. It's good. HK's Anna Biondi has the ball. Over to McGlynn. Loud crowd at the moment. Over to Bodak. Takes a shot. No good. But there's a foul called on North Branford. Kaylee Bodak takes, I believe she gets 2 shots. And that was number 44, Lily Blomster's 4th foul of the game. I'm sorry, 5th foul of the game. We have another North Branford player has fouled out of the game. Kaylee Bodak is taking her first shot. It's good. Bodak getting ready with her next shot. And it's good. North Branford has the ball. Number 4, LeBeau, sorry. It's inertia running with number 14, Anna Biondi with HK. She attempts a shot. It is no good. And now we are on HK. HK has the ball. Leah Sosnowski has the ball, passes it to McGlynn at about half court. McGlynn takes the shot. It is no good. Over to Ricardo on North Branford. Over to Sinersha. Back to Ricardo, back to LeBeau. LeBeau takes a shot and it is good. Favlora over to Sosnowski. Attempted pass to Biondi. It goes out on HK. And there is another timeout called. I'm not sure which team. Very intense game. Don't know if you can hear it, but the crowd's pretty rowdy at this point of the game, as well as the teams. Very tight game with about 2 minutes left of the game. All right, we're back from our timeout. We've got a purple ball. North Branford's Melissa Ricardo has the ball. Passes it to Sinersha. And there was a push called on Sinersha. Favalora has the ball. That was Sinersha's third foul of the game. Biondi has the ball. She drives it in, takes a shot, and it's good. Closing that gap for HK. Sinersha runs down with the ball. Attempts to pass it to LeBeau. Goes to HK's Julia Favalora, over to Sanowski, and it is good. The game is now tied with about 1 minute and 40 seconds left of the game. North Branford has the ball with LeBeau. Back to Sinersha. And that was a foul called on HK. That was number 14, Anna Biondi's first foul of the game with about 1.5 minutes left of the game. Senior captain Belle Carini is back in the game, and Hannah Sinersha for North Branford will be taking her 2, I believe, foul shots. Her first shot is good, meaning she gets her second shot. And it's good. Carini takes the ball back to Biondi. Over to Carini. And a foul called on North Branford. That was a 5th foul for number 11, Julia Casista. 3rd player of North Branford to foul out of the game tonight. Number 10, Belle Carini, gets 2 shots. And the first shot is in. Shot number 2. So close, but not in. Goes to North Branford. Sinersha has the ball. About 1 minute and 20 seconds left of the game. HK is playing heavy defense. Ricardo has the ball. Back to Sinersha. And another foul called on HK. Number 1, Hannah Sinersha for North Branford gets the 2 foul shots. And that was Anna Biondi, number 14, for HK's second foul of the game. Her first shot is no good. Second shot, also no good. Goes to HK. Carini to Biondi. 1 minute left. Carini has the ball. Back to Biondi. Over to Sosnowski. Over to Biondi. Back to Carini. She takes the shot. No good. Over to North Branford. Synertia has the ball. About 30 seconds left of the game. And that was a timeout called by North Branford with 34 seconds left of the game. North Branford is winning by 1 point with 30 seconds left. Very, very close game tonight. 10 fouls for both teams in this half. See a lot of knees shaking in the crowd. A lot of parents are very excited. Both teams have been playing very, very well tonight. One of the more exciting games I've been to this season. Excited to see where it ends, as I'm sure everyone else is. All right, that was the end of the timeout. The teams are back on the court. North Branford starts with the ball. North Branford's Avonlea LeBeau starting with the ball. Once she throws it in, the 34-second start. Hannah Synertia makes the shot. Less than 30 seconds left with Biondi, Bentacarini to Sosnowski. Carini goes in for a shot. The shot is good. Timeout called by HK, I believe. "13 seconds left of the game now. We've got two very vocal teams. Their audiences are excited. Just reading the room here. Branford up by 3 points with 13 seconds left of the game. It's going to be a very intense couple seconds for both teams. All right. Our teams are back. HK starts with the ball with number 4, Leah Sosnowski. Once she throws it in, 13 seconds start. Over to McGlynn. McGlynn makes the shot. Another timeout called by HK. 1 point discrepancy between the teams. 9 seconds left of the game. Seeing a little bit of a strategy emerging from HK. Looks like they are looking to, once they make a shot, call a timeout so they can regroup. Unless I'm reading into it too much, which is possible. Both teams looking very excited at the moment. right. They are taking the court once more. 9 seconds left. Possession to North Branford. Number 4, Braden LeBeau, starting with the ball. Again, 9 seconds left of the game. Synertia had the ball. Foul called on HK. Synertia gets 2 shots. And that was a foul called on HK's Anna Biondi, third one of the game. Synertia makes her first foul shot, going in for number 2. After this, 7 seconds left of our game. It's no good. Bodak to Biondi, to Carini. Carini goes for the shot, and it's no good. That marks the end of the game. A very, very close and passionate game. Wow. One of the most interesting games I've been to in the season. Very intense. Coming out with North Branford on top, leading by 2 points. Keeping a record of 6-5 with adding a win. And the HK girls are now 4-7. Very, very good game by both of our teams. Once more, our schedule for the HK Cougars. Their next 3 games: Saturday the 25th away in Stonington, Thursday the 30th away in Cromwell, and Monday the 3rd away at Morgan. The North Branford Thunderbirds are going to be home against Morgan on Monday, home against Old Saybrook on Tuesday, and home against Old Lyme on Saturday. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation of the HK Cougars versus the North Branford Thunderbirds. Very, very awesome game tonight. This is brought to you by Valley Shore Community TV Basketball, as well as being brought to you in part by Zip 06. We hope you have a good evening, and thank you for tuning in.